Oh
I
man, we
remembered to include this time.
good. So we won't actually have like side having no audio for like the first 30 minutes of the race. But yeah,
It
we got
was the first 30 minutes of pre-race.
yeah, but it's still important, you know. I like having the pre-race. It's all like we
I
got
think only
ever
like 3 people actually sit there and listen to that.
yeah, because you have ads. I can
I mean,
ribbons.
after the playback, you. Jesus Christ.
Nah, I'm joking. All right, something to invite. Hopefully they kept the same lobby. Yes, they did. All
Yeah,
right,
just an invite.
qualifying. All right, so we can go over playoffs tonight since the ads are now should be done.
Yeah,
So
it'll take a second, but still pulling them in.
I will. I'll just. I guess. Yeah. True. But Savage returns this week as well, so it's good to have him back after a two-race suspension.
Man, that was like 5 weeks.
I know it felt like 5 weeks. We only raced two races. That's the funny
Well, I mean,
thing.
for him.
For yeah, probably because the game went on as soon as he was able to return. Oh yeah, we have some new drivers as well tonight. A lot of new drivers.
Yeah, I better say a lot of them. I
We
think we
got
have a
like
few NXT guys showing in as well.
we have few
With
NXT
what?
drivers. Who's showing up tonight?
GS. There's a
GS
few
is good.
others.
I didn't want to say this
With
before, but GS is deciding to go full time premiere next season. So I got the news from him
yeah,
himself.
it's not
He's going full
surprising.
time. It's not surprising, yeah. He's in contention for the championship. He actually won yesterday's NXT race at the Charlotte Roval. So he's on a hot streak. Two races so far this season. Proxy's in the field, the 2 car. Impact in the 42. 21 is going to be Witt. He's one of those NXT drivers who's currently premier as well. Spartans, Dusty
Go
Stud.
Dogs is already rooting for Sterlo, which is that is solid. He won the
Sturlo.
Thursday race at Bristol.
Yes, he did. And he's also very strong at Bristol. Savage is another guy. I don't think he's as strong at Bristol, but he's really good in these next gens. A guy, I don't know. No, he's not in the field. I was going to say someone that I would say who's also strong at Bristol would be Exo, but he's currently not in the field. So, Line Cone, though, I expect him to be top 5 tonight. He's that strong in these cars.
All right, so we got people in. I know the ads are gone now, so we go over what we have currently, as we have finally returned back with ODRL.
Two
We are
weeks.
2 races from the end of
This
regular season,
is. Okay,
or a
next
few
week is
more,
the
because I
final
know
week.
it's kind of thrown me off. Yeah, so
Next week is
yeah,
the final
two
week of
two
regular
races
season.
left. This one and the next one, which would be Daytona.
Daytona.
We will have a driver and spectator pick for that next week. A
That
little
would be
more
cool.
information will be out for that. But as we sit tonight, our battle for the regular season that is being held by Sterlo is up to a 68-point gap. So the only way
Yes.
he's losing that is if he lags out of either one of these next 2 races. So virtually locked up for him. That would
Locked.
be an extra
But
15
I will say,
points, which he has 22 right now, much more than everybody else.
yeah, but also the hottest driver currently in this series is going to be Irish, who won back-to-back races, and he's currently sitting second in points after Savage's suspension. He's been very red hot lately.
Yeah, I will say Irish spent a good while before he's now gotten his win, and now he's of course backed it up with 2. So it took
Yes.
a while, and he has that momentum. But he's the one at 68 points back, sitting in second, which also has a good gap to the next person after his
Savage.
suspensions was Savage, who shockingly is still in third by I believe
Yes, 9 points.
8 points, 8 or 9
Nine.
points. Yeah,
9 points
yeah,
exactly.
nine
Yep.
over
Over
lost.
Lost.
So
Has Lost been racing lately? I haven't really. I don't think
not
he raced.
fully sure, but he is locked in. These are yeah, some of these all guys are locked
Yeah,
in from
top
Lost
8
in
I think are
fourth,
locked.
Proxy in fifth, Impact in
Sixth.
sixth,
Seventh
Iron
to
Man
be
in
Iron
seventh,
Man.
and then Squid, our last one that is locked in on points. And now for all the people fighting in that bubble,
Yes, there's a
we will
lot.
look at our actual line, which is being held by Spartan right
The
now.
Yep,
Spartan missed
Spartans
a few
over
races.
Nets.
So he is sitting 23 above Mets, 25 above Rocky Top, 26 above
6 above
Silent
Silent
Kings,
King.
and
Toast is 39
39
back.
above Toasted. Everybody else is virtually
Basically out.
knocked out of it unless they get a win, which I believe
Yep.
the people under do have enough starts to get that. But then you look above Spartan, which is
Insolable.
25 points above, is the 18 of Insolvable.
Insolable. Yes, solid run for him.
Then you have Lee and
Lee.
GS Racing just up above.
I think GS
So-
Racing actually started mid-season, if I'm not correct. He started later
I
than a
believe
lot of
so,
people.
yes.
But he has 13
So
starts.
even though most of those guys are 50, 25 points up above that cut line, one logout could set you down to that line. We know the same way of Sterlo could lose the regular season championship with that. It's just they have to stay consistent and stay in the race.
Yep, definitely. Also, Cowboys is returning tonight, so he's going to be in that 44. Fast Proxy, of course, is in the field. So this is going to be a stacked field. Witt in the field as well. Another solid driver. Irish, back-to-back winner the last 2 weeks. Dusty Stud, a new driver in the 23.
Yeah, Dusty Stud and both of the cones, I believe, are our new entries for tonight. They're serving and lined. And
One of my King
there
is not
Dusty
here
Stud.
tonight. King is not here tonight.
King?
So,
Silent
DD
Kings?
King. No,
Oh yeah,
King.
DD's in another race.
Okay, got it. So line cone in the one car tonight. That's gonna be one car to watch. 44, of course. Can Proxy get back on track? I feel like he's had a rough few weeks. That break might have been what he needed, because I feel like he was dropping off a lot.
I will give him this. Bristol is one of his strongest tracks, so that could set him up in a
Nicely.
deeper playoff run if he can get that through. Because he is, like we said, still locked. He is in 5th, but he's not far behind the next person above. Is about 26 points back behind, so he could get that and a few more extra playoff points as the regular season ends in 2 weeks.
Yep, definitely. Is any of the cutoff drivers not here tonight?
So GS, Lee, Insolvable, and Spartan are all here. Mets fan, of course, is in the lobby. I need to check if Rocky Top is here.
Is Lee here? I don't think Lee's here.
Could have swore he
No.
was.
Lee is not in qualifying, at least.
Okay, so I don't see Lee or Rocky Top, but Silent Kings is here. I don't see Duprime. I believe Duprime is done. I don't see Toasted. Bad
Okay.
Omens is here, which
Yes, that's
He
another
is-
start.
I think he's part-timed, so I think with his...
They say he's
No,
locked
I think
in.
he is in. Yeah, it
They
shows
say
he's
he's
locked
locked
in. He's below it, and it's showing Spartans is 15th. So yeah, Bad Omens is locked in with the rest of the people. He's just not placed up on the points.
Yep. The Mets going around to complete his laps.
That's about it for those that are under. It's only like 3 options able to fight back in to pass the line.
Yeah, there's only like 4 to 5, and this is good for Insolable, who definitely wants one of those cutoff. Like, Lee missing tonight could be crucial for his playoff chances. You don't want to miss one of these races coming up.
We'll know for sure right after qualifying if we have any lead
I'll check.
joiners.
I'll check the provisional. Yes, he is actually getting last place points tonight. The hot ones, Lee and GS, are getting last place points because they added that and implemented that system. So those.
Oh
all
yeah,
three of
that's
those
what
drivers,
that was. Okay.
Yep. So they're using their one chance for last place points. So if I'm not mistaken, it should be 19th tonight, 20th. So they will use that for tonight's race. You want to go over silly season a little bit? I know we got a little bit of time before the race actually starts.
Man, I never keep up with any of that. I don't know what's what.
I'll go over silly season for anyone who's interested. So basically what's been happening is that Sammy Sung, who's NXT driver, got released from DSR NXT, and DD King, who's actually signed to Grim Reaper, moves to MM full-time. And GRM actually signed The he signed Serving Cone for season 10. They
All right,
also
qualifying
signed
is done.
Dusty Stud for season 10. Qualifying is done. And then tonight, silly season starts, and our crowd is also going to GRM. So that team, aka my team that I'm currently on, is gonna be stacked for next season. I don't want to ask, but do you have anything planned for the night? Any big
Like, what do you
moves?
mean?
Any big moves? Any big signings?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, damn, you gotta come prepared. I gotta give you notes. Oh my god, my game froze. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Sterlo on pole. Second place is gonna be Serving Cone on the outside of him. Third place is gonna be Cowboys. Line Cone in fourth. Fifth is gonna be Proxy. And sixth is gonna be Fast Racer. Seventh is gonna be Wit. Eighth is gonna be Insolable, who had a great qualifying effort. And ninth is gonna be Irish. So he's starting towards the back. Bad Omens in 10th. 11th is going to be Impact. And 12th is going to be Georgia Dog. 13th is going to be Dusty Stud. 14th is going to be Slight Savage. Dark Spartans in 15th. 16th is going to be Silent Kings. And Mets is going to round out your field. So that sounds like a very competitive field. Also, Savage returned. He does not qualify well. I raced with him. I think it was. Did I send you an invite to the lobby again? Do we have an invite?
I did not get one yet, but yeah, Sterlo and Serving Cone up on the front row.
Yep, those are two teammates actually next week. They're actually teammates this season.
No, I think that's next season. Season 10.
Yep. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Ah, knife. Yeah, I know that. Because they're the teammates already, because they basically are. But yeah, Serving Cone is on the front row in his first start ever in the series. Kind of like Cowboys, honestly. Cowboys is also on. He's in starting third tonight. So it should be a fun race, especially. It's Bristol. It's gonna be very tight. There's gonna be some contact. But what are your expectations for tonight? How do you think the race is gonna be? Smaller field.
My expectations is I won't say a lot of cautions, but a plentiful amount. We're definitely not going to have some happy people at the end of the race. It's Bristol, basically the capital of hurt feelings. And we've seen it in the past before, happens almost every time. It's kind of entertaining to watch how some people deal with it because we saw a bunch of wrecking for the lead. We've seen it through the rear of the field. It's pretty much back and forth, so I think we're going to have a very aggressive style race. And I want to say it's going to be down to at least three people battling for the lead. Because again, I see some heavy hitters. Be interesting if any lap cars come into play. With
Definitely.
we have 18,
We have 18 and
maybe 19
19
if someone else
because
joins.
EXO is late joining, so we may have 19 for tonight. And I can tell you this from experience, EXO is pretty decent at Bristol, so he is actually one to watch out for a top 10 tonight, especially. I've seen him literally go from he's good at same fuel. Oh yeah, I sent you the information earlier, but I will get the stages. So stage one is gonna be 62 laps. Stage 2 is going to be 58 laps. Stage 3 is going to be 122,
And
and they
going
are
in.
going into the lobby. Yep, I just saw that. So I asked Sterler for the invite. Hopefully he sends it over. We get this show on the road.
I think they forgot us again.
Got it? No, no, no. Sterler got me. Sterler's got us.
Okay, they got you. Okay.
I made sure to message them. All right, there you go. So EXO did get in. Hopefully, yep. All right, Georgia also sent me an invite because I messaged him. So thank you.
Alright, I should make it in just in time. Yep. Alright. So to lead it off, 66 laps to start stage 1. Sterlo to lead them, of course. And we'll see what the cone can do on the outside here on preferred lane.
Yes. I don't know. Is it as strong as it is in the trucks? Because I know in the trucks, the outside
Oh,
lane is
it
pretty dominant.
is a massive advantage up on that top lane.
Yes. Okay. So you want to
As if you
start
can get your
outside
restart
here.
right. Right, here they go. 45 instantly in the wall off start. Might have been some lag. I think we
I
might
think
have
there was a
lobby
little
lag.
lag. Yeah,
We'll
they look
see
like a
if they
little lag at
call
the
this,
start.
but right now the 43 does prevail
Line
in front
cone.
of the
Look at him
45.
on the
The
bottom lane.
one, all the other cone. Both
Yes,
cones,
there's two
2 and
cones.
3.
They're very
Serving
quick.
and lined right here behind Sterlo, following him
In
down
fourth
with
place
Cowboys
is
in
Cowboys.
fourth.
And then
I
in
believe
fifth
that's
is going to be Fast
Savage.
Racer.
Or
No,
Fast Racer, yeah,
Savage.
51 is
Savage is in
Fast
the rear of
Racer.
the field. He started out back. Yeah, Savage
Oh yeah,
did
he's
not
the
have a good
8.
qualified effort.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
still used to him in the 8.
Yep, he's in the 8 car. But Bad Omens racing tonight as well. He already has that win and locks into the playoffs. He's fighting Irish back here, the 2-time back-to-back winner.
So Sterlo has immediately jumped out in front of everybody else. Lined is trying to get past Serving. A tight side-by-side battle for second place. Cowboys trying to push one of them forward to get them moving so he can try to run down this 42
I
or
personally
43.
think that one car is actually quicker than Serving, but that top lane is just so much better.
Yeah, Lined is trying to move right now. We saw Cowboys had a bit of a mistake. I believe
Oh,
at 21
almost.
in the wall as well.
Yeah, that's Witt back there. Good battle here for second
45
place.
went a little
Can
bit wide.
Line-
The one car is
yep,
going to clear
Line
him
gets
right there
officially
out
clear.
of 4. Now
And
up
now
into
he's
second,
clean
see if
air.
he can run down the 43.
Yep, that's going to be interesting to watch. But also another pass, fourth place is going to be given up to Fast Racer. And actually, Cowboys is stuck on that bottom lane. So he might get passed by Proxy as well. So Proxy moving his way up to the field early on.
I would look back here behind these guys battling for that top 5 and tell me what you
Ooh,
see out of
45.
place, other than the 45 almost coming down into the bottom of the track. Right in front of
there
Cowboys, that's
is-
going to slow him up.
There is a
Look
car
behind
that
him.
is running pretty well. I mean, it's all the last time we actually ran, I think he had a decent run. So I mean, it's not out of the question. He's been having a good solid
Yeah.
beats.
The last race we did run, he got his record finish
He's
of
on a-
second behind Irish, and now he's running up for a top 5 and gaining ground. He is working on the 44 of Cowboys
and the wall goes
with Bad
Proxy.
Omens right here on him.
Yeah, I will say he also led a few laps in the NXT race at Charlotte Roval, so he's actually on a good streak right here. He didn't have the finish he wanted, but he's actually gonna probably advance to the round of 12. He can hold on to his good hot streak, but
Right,
he's having
right
a good.
Right
Okay.
now he's stuck on the bottom where
Yeah.
Bad Omens and Irish are starting to follow across that top lane. And we look forward, the one car of Lined is catching the 43 of Sterlo.
Yeah, definitely. And rounding out your field is going to be that 4 car of Silent Kings right behind the 24. Actually, that's Metz. Metz is currently on the backstretch, so he's in the 77. He's also on that bubble. Solable having a good last few weeks, and he's trying to get himself inside that playoff
Pass,
bubble.
run for the lead. One car
Oh,
aligned
yes,
is
I see it.
catching Sterlo and fast on the bottom lane.
Battle
He
for
almost
third
clears him
place
on
as
that
well.
corner.
Fast Racer up to third as well, so Sterlo is going to probably get cleared by here. Can Line clear him? No, he cannot. Sterlo gets a run off, but Line's going to be able to clear him here. So what a pass by Line, who has probably the best car currently. That's impressive.
That is extremely impressive that he was able to pass Sterlo from the bottom lane so fast. Normally, we'll see it side by side for so long. I wonder if Sterlo is in save mode right now, rolling in
his point of
fifth
view,
and not pushing his car.
He's in fourth, but he isn't shifting up to fifth. No, never mind. He is. He's not in
Really?
save
Okay.
mode. Yeah, he's not in save mode, but I think he did say. I don't know if he's using the
'Cause
shifter, but he said he would use the shifter tonight.
We are a few laps short to
On
the
fuel.
end of the stage. Right now, one of my end cars shows 44 as they cross for 47 to go. So again, not many laps to save. That's very possible. And just riding in fifth the whole time.
My point of view has 41 laps of fuel, so he is not saving. And that's Sterlo in second place. Yeah, so we could see chess being played here. Guys like Irish, he could be saving. Who's another guy? I think he said
It's
the
that
12
Irish is
car of
definitely
Ironman.
one saving.
Ironman, you also said he's good at saving. He could also be another one saving.
All right, close battle for third again. The 45 trying to pass the 51, still really close. I believe he
Here
got
comes the 2-car.
loose coming off the corner, and that's going to cycle him right back behind him.
Yep. 45 is in that bottom lane. That's going to probably cost him potentially fourth if he can't get around this 51 pretty quickly.
As they run, Line Cone still in first, Sterlo in second.
Third,
Fast Racer holds on to third, while Serving falls right into the nose of the 2-car. Sits in fourth with Proxy in fifth. Cowboys has fallen one spot off of where he started. Sits in
and
sixth.
Bad Omens right behind him.
Yeah, Omens, Irish, and
Ooh,
Impact battling in a three-way right there behind these
Look at
guys.
Dusty Stud.
Oh, right in the nose of the
man,
18. He's not able to save it.
Oh, not in the field, luckily. So that's going to be one
car
car
around
spin.
off the back bumper of the 42.
That is Impact. They are teammates. They're not technically teammates.
No, he hit the 8. Impact hit the 18.
Yep, I know. So that, well, yeah, that's going to be costly for Nsalabu, who's having a great run inside the top 10 and potentially some good stage points. He needs those stage points as well.
Back up with this battle for third again. The 45 had almost cleared the 51, but a little bit of a mistake. Going to push the Fast Racer right back out in front again. Now side by side across the line. Still plenty of laps left to go. 39 at the line.
Yeah, this battle between these two for third is just amazing to watch. Also, look behind them. Cowboys is creeping up on that 2-car Proxy.
Cowboys was patient during the battle of the 2 cones, and he made a mistake in which fell back. And now the 51 makes some mistakes as well. He's going to lose a spot to the 2, the 45, and possibly even the 44 here. But yeah, Cowboys was really patient, waiting for them to battle. Wound up with a mistake and fell about to mid-pack, just outside the top 5. Now he's trying to get back into it with some of these guys at almost equal speed.
Contact from Sterling on the wall. He didn't get damaged, luckily, but I feel like Line Cone just has the pace. It's insane how much pace he has, especially at Bristol. He's pulled away from Sterling almost half a straightaway.
Yeah, the 1 car of Line has checked out. No pressure on him.
But the fuel saving.
I guarantee he's not saving, so he will have to pit here in this stage unless we have a caution.
Yeah, Sterlo also is not fuel saving, so I'm seeing different approaches from multiple drivers. Who is your point of view for tonight?
Got Irish.
Okay, how much is the fuel at? They're slowing.
He sits on 32.
They're slowing out. I think there's a caution out. A caution is out.
Yep. So caution. I was just about to start driving. Oh!
Bad Omens. Ironman
Wreck
14.
after?
No, I think Omens was around already, so he's getting his lap back. Oh wait,
it looked like some people wrecked after.
Yeah, that may have been contact. Yeah, no, Omens drove up and hit the 42 in his right side corner panel. That'll be interesting to watch. But that makes this not a fuel saving race. The stage is not fuel saving anymore. So this will make it to Sterlo and probably the leader's advantage now, because they're best on pace, but they don't want to fuel save.
Looks like everybody's still in the race as well, so.
No lag outs, luckily, but the leader is going to be Line Cone leading us to pit road. Sterlo in second. Third place is going to be Serving Cone. In fourth is going to be the 2-car Proxy. In fifth is going to be Fast Racer. Sixth is going to be, sixth is going to be Fast Racer. Seventh is going to be Irish. Back there in 8th, I think, is going to be Impact. 9th is going to be Dusty Stud. 10th is going to be Omens, and that's going to round out your top 10. Actually, Insoluble, I think he was involved in that wreck. He's all the way down to 14th. No, wait, he spun
keep
around.
in mind, he was a single car wreck based off of the 42.
Yep, I forgot
so
about that.
So that does save his race. He's able to catch back up with the field, repair his damage if he has any, and race back for position again.
You know, I'm surprised. I don't think he actually made contact with the wall when he spun it out, so it was a very clean save.
Yeah, I don't think he hit the wall. I could be wrong with the position lag that we normally see with the wrecking car.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to say he was clear, so just stacked back up in the field, and he should be able to make his way back up into a top 10 before the stage end.
Yep, he's got decent pace tonight, so we're hoping for the best. Especially he needs those stage points tonight. But they're going to do choose cone here. The leader is going to choose that outside lane. Sterlo goes to the bottom.
Yep.
The other cone goes to the top lane, serving cone. God, those cones, bro, are going to annoy us this season. And the rest of the season is going to be super annoying.
I'm going to do it on purpose and just going to call him code, and it's up to everybody else to figure out who I'm talking to.
True. Yeah, I should start doing that just for the hell of it.
No, please don't actually do that.
Hey, no. You gave me an idea.
Oh, God. Alright, looks like everybody is caught up.
Cone is going to lead us to green.
Lined on the lead to start.
Insoluble down pit road.
18, going down.
That's not smart here. That's not.
I wonder if he was told to do that or something happened. I'm not sure. But the one car with that high side run sends it out in front of the 43, clears going into turn 3.
Here we go.
Fight coming out of turn 4. Right down to the bottom, the 45 trying to get up on the top lane as well.
Gonna send it in there. Gonna make him hold it. One car's going to clear him. Can the 43 clear the 45 as well? Yes, he can. So he falls back into second place. With only around
tried to push it up on the 43 to follow the one car as they battled for the lead. And now Sterlo all over the back bumper of this one car to try to get back to the lead. In contact behind these guys, 3 wide for third place.
Yeah, I see the battle right here. Fast Racer and Serving Cone have not gone off one another all race long. It's been just battling for third. But it's helped the 43 and the one car actually pull away from these people. I feel like they got pace. They're just battling way too hard for third place, I feel like. Just my opinion.
Sterlo is catching on corner entries every time, but the run off the one car is getting is keeping him out in front. That's pulling the 45 up here to him as they fight for fourth place now with Proxy and Fast Racer.
Yeah, good battle between those two. I'm going to go back actually to back here with Georgia Dog, Savage, and Exo.
It is Irish still sitting right here behind the 44 of Cowboys, just outside the top 5.
Yep. Cowboys, Irish, Dusty Stud also right behind him as well. And that 23 McDonald's machine. Having a good run so far in his first start. This isn't normal, by the way. Line cone dominating in the first race is not normal for anybody who joins this league. Cowboys ran pretty well.
No, we've seen it before.
Cowboys ran well, but he didn't dominate like this. I mean, Sterlo didn't. Did Sterlo do it when he first came in here?
I want to say he did.
Yeah, Sterlo, I guess.
I know he is right now. 51 in the wall. That's going to lose that spot to the 44 as they hit 22 to go. Oh, I think I know what happened. The 18 hit because he was close on fuel. For some reason, some guys don't have full fuel, which that might have been just driver error for some.
Well, that is potentially going to cost him his race because that's going to put you 2 laps down at a place like this. There should be cautions tonight.
I think he only went 1 down after he was leaving.
Okay.
I believe so. I could be wrong. We'll see.
Oh, some contact between the 45 and 43 as the one car starts to pull away again.
Yeah, so they have caught Sterlo. Proxy is on the move. I mentioned it earlier where he has a strong run at Bristol no matter the car. So he's on the back bump of this 43 as the 45 is trying to pass him. Almost puts the 2 in the wall. Close contact. But no.
Yeah, it's just really difficult to pass here. Oh, 2 car on the wall. Almost spins it.
45 is serving, trying to get by this 43 still.
Battle for, I think, 5th place as well. Between Irish and Fast Racer. Will they get loose? Here comes Dusty Stud on the inside of those machines. And Irish is going to clear that 51. So he's going to take over, I think that's currently 5th.
6th place.
6th place. Yeah, there's a huge battle, though. That cluster of 2nd place cars is clunking up right now, and there's going to be a lot of cars in there. Why did I say that? My word choice is astounding. But yeah, 45 takes over 2nd.
Cone and Cone, 1 and 2. Sterlo fighting for his life to hold on to third over Proxy.
And
who has
Cowboys.
Cowboys right on his bumper, trying to push up in front to try to take that spot as well.
Yeah.
Sterlo is holding
Cone
some
in the
people
wall.
up right now. Yep.
45
45 in the wall. Going to slow back up to this pack of cars. So now we have a 4-car battle for second place again. And here comes the 16. Very fast up to the back of the 44. Irish is on the move right now. Cleared that 51 and has since pulled away.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of breakage between these light cars. Whenever someone gets around, like someone slower, I feel like their pace increases massively. Like if you look at Irish, when he was stuck behind them, he couldn't get up to these guys. Now he's like right on their bumper and actually going to make a pass here.
Cowboys has had 2 cars battling side by side in front of him since the drop of green flag. If he gets past by 16 here and Irish gets by, that's gotta infuriate him. He's been stuck behind traffic this entire time.
He can't go anywhere. That's the thing. You can't make any moves here this early on, especially early on in this race, especially when you got your teammate in front of you like Sterlo.
Already, Irish
trying to
has
drop
cleared
back.
the 44 and still working on the bottom. Going to try to get the 43 now. It's going to block Sterlo on the outside, but has preferred lane. He's trying to follow the 2-car to clear the 16 once again. But Irish is getting extremely good runs through the middle of the corner.
Know, bro.
Has the 43 cleared. He has moved up into 4th.
Yeah, he ran. If we on trucks, he's pretty good here as well. He was dominating. 9 laps to go for stage number 1. You see Irish moving up to 4th place. He's going to try to make a move on Proxy as well. He is moving right now. He's got a good car. Remember, he's won the last 2 races in the series, so he's got momentum and he's got speed.
42 and 51 connected. 42 is able to save it. 48 in the wall to avoid. That was a close one back there. Almost had a wreck off the front of the pack.
I don't know what place this is, but Savage making a move on Omens. Here comes the 42, hits the wall
7th
again.
back there.
So Savage making his way through the field. He started out in the rear, started around, I think, 15th. So he had a bad qualifying effort trying to make his way through the field.
So laps are closing down for stage 1. The 1-car of
Line Cone.
well out front, serving in 2nd, a good distance away from 3rd,
Cones.
who has been taken over by Irish. Got Proxy and now starts to pull away there as Cowboys and Sterlo
makes the
fight
move
for
on
5th.
Sterlo for 5th. Yep. Yeah, serving Cone is just bad quick here. And there's about 5 to go, so caution cutoff is gone. There's going to be no more cautions for stage number 1. First place and second place are dominated by Cones. The Cone brothers like to dominate league races, huh? It is ironic that they're both quick as well. That's a funny thing. Oh, they're 3 wide back here. Omens, Wit, and Savage. Getting intense back here for outside the top 10. Where to go? That actually might get lapped at the end of the stage. 2 to go. Should be coming a white flag if not mistaken for stage number 1. Actually, Silent Kings has lagged out the 4 machine. So he's out of the race.
Oh, he was one of the drivers under the cut line.
Yes, he was. So he did a start and park essentially.
So
this should be the end
he's
of
in a
stage
must
number
win
1.
for next week.
Must
Yeah,
win
we
situation.
are coming to end of stage 1. Lined has cleared
Crossed
it.
the line.
The 18,
Actually, 18
spun around before the leaders got to him, so he does
45
not
coming
go into the
second.
lap down right there.
So
So 45 into 2nd. Irish has moved his way into 3rd. Proxy holds 4th, and it looks like Cowboys holds into 5th.
So Irish gains points on that 43 of Sterlo there. That's something I'm looking at. He's gaining points on Sterlo every week
Oh yeah,
so
where
far.
did Sterlo finish?
He finished
Sterlo's
6th.
behind the 42.
Behind the 42. Yeah, he finished 6th, so he got no, he's in front of the 42. He's finished 6th
Okay.
in stage number 1. Yep. So Proxy finally running well, stage number 1. I want to see
Finally
if
running well.
he had a rough few weeks, man. You know how it was. He lied out actually at Gateway. Yeah, Savage is up to 10th, so he's making his way through the field. At the start and towards the rear of the field. Sterlo actually starts, yeah, 6th. Okay.
Ooh. Line takes the or the lead still. Proxy
On the
moves into
inside.
2nd.
I think the outside on like initial start of the stage is actually better. I feel like you want that outside lane. You don't want to start
I
in
wonder how
pole.
the 2 car got all the way to 2nd right there after he was 4th on the stage.
Potentially damaged from those 2 cars. But here we
Could
go.
have been,
Line
but right
cone.
now he is battling with this 1 car. He is keeping it close. Not
gotta
able
get
to
to
get
the top.
back beside him right now, but he's still on him. 2 cars down on the inside, the 51 and 8. Backup track into
Ooh,
the
9 cars,
9
8
and
cars.
the 24.
Ooh, they save it.
Nobody
They
else
save
around, but definitely a few cars with damage in the backfield now.
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna cost Savage, who drove through the field at first to 10th, and now he's all the way back to the rear again. Just a tough break for him, especially in his return.
Irish getting back into 3rd, clears the 45. Sterlo working on him as well. The 2 car closing up. We are 55 laps in stage 2.
Ooh, starting
45 around.
45.
By himself, stays off the wall, keeps it going.
Yeah, that's Servant Cone. Another one of those newcomers had a. Oh my God, that's a terrible situation there. Gonna drop all the way back to the rear. Oh, 23 in the wall. 48 hits him. Just slow up them. 14 involved. Dark Spartans. No wreck though, so they keep it green. Dusty Stud, 23 is up to 7th place, so he's keeping it clean. But Irish, last time it actually took him a while to get going. I felt like now he's probably got. Oh, Iron Man in the wall. There goes Iron Man around. Hits the 18 of Insolable. Another car. 45.
18 involved again.
Yeah, car went in front of him, spun in front of him. He had nowhere to go. Not his fault entirely. Ooh. I want to see what that is, because that was 2 cars involved.
And it looks like it is caution.
Alright, it is a caution. Caution comes out in early stage
A few people are getting the call late, as the 1 car is still going on his own.
You know what I expect here? Fuel saving. This opens the door.
The 1 car is about to catch everybody who's slowed down.
I don't know what Line is doing.
Here he goes.
I think he just realized.
He almost lapped everybody.
Bro was trying to get the free win. He's parking it. Oh, he's in the wall. Oh, he just damaged his car.
Waiting.
Solable getting his lap back. Actually going around him.
He's not able to hear the caution call.
He might be having audio issues.
Okay, he's going back to the lead. All right, we're all set.
That was an interesting situation, but we are now under caution. When they cross the line, I'll get the lap count. Pits are not going to be open this time, are they? Oh, they're opening. Pits are open.
So that will take away that fuel stretch they needed to do. He chooses not to pit.
Are pits open?
Or it's not open. It does not look like it's open yet.
Yeah, they
all right, so yeah, this does take away that fuel stretch that was there because they were about 1 or 2 laps short.
Yep.
So that goes away. So far, the 1 car of Line Cone has basically led him all about a few laps of this race. Got a few people coming up to challenge him, though. The 2 car of Proxy held on for a good bit. And the 16 has yet to fight him for the lead, but he is on the move.
If we get a long run, I feel like Irish will contend with Line Cone, because his car jumps at the long run. I feel like his car isn't built for the short run.
1 second.
Okay. Isn't that much to watch anyways. I'm going to get myself some water. But they're coming down pit road. We're going to go on board with Line Cone. Comes out of pit road with the lead. Proxy right behind him, and third is going to be Irish, fourth is going to be Sterlo, Cowboys in fifth, and in sixth place is going to be Dusty Stud. Seventh place is going to be that's 42 of. Sorry, I'm a bit out of it right now.
Impact.
Impact. Yep, thank you. Impact's in the 42. Can't believe I can't even remember my own teammate's name. I'm Fast Racer in the 51. 48 is going to be Omens, and then Nenthos is going to be that 14. So they're coming up to choose cone this time by. The leader, I'm going to guess, choose that bot at top lane. Oh, Fast Racer crashes on choose cone. Wreck on choose cones. Fast Racer goes around 51. So Fast Racer, that's going to cost him a bunch of positions. As he tries to catch back up to the field, so we have a wreck.
Just in time.
Under caution. You missed it. Fast Racer crashed while choosing. So he's gone to the rear.
I hate when some tracks mess with the camera, so I can't tell where the TV camera is. Alright, gonna send him off. Line cone has him cleared going into one. The 2-car large send up into second with that high lane, the 43 to try to follow.
Yeah, definitely the 43 is falling right behind that 2-car. One thing I will say, Sterlo knows how to make his adjustments. If his car feels loose or tight, he will make that adjustment because he knows how to do it. I expect him to get better throughout the race, so I don't expect him to stay in fourth all race, if you know what I mean.
So right now, the strongest looking car, of course, is this one of Lined. The 2 of Proxy with a power move to clear the 16 and hold on to second. Let's see if he has something for him. He is, from what I've seen, a short run car, but it falls off as the 1 car gets some laps in.
I will say
his mistake by the line is going to put the 2-car right past.
Oh, this
he's going to fall. He's going to fall back. The 16 does get advantage on that too. He's going to try to fight. Almost has him cleared. Up on the run, the 43 to try to follow and take the 16 as well.
And the 16
Irish not able to clear just yet, but fighting close.
It's going to get tied up there. Yeah, Line is going to get around the 16, and 16 is going to try to follow in line. Yes, he can. He blocks the 43, and it's going to be a follow in line. Teammates battling for 5th place right there. Cowboys and Impact having a good run together. There's teammates 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. MM Motorsports inside the top 5.
2 cars touching the wall, but nothing else from that.
38 to go for stage number 2. And we have a new leader, Proxy.
The 2-car got advantage from that. The 16 almost got the 1 cleared. I think if he did that, he was able to hold off the
3 wide back
the
here.
2.
Oh, wait around,
1 car down the inside.
Ooh,
saves it. Right in front of the exit, kicks it off.
Yeah, they went 3 wide there, and at Bristol, you don't go 3 wide here. It's not going to end out well for one of those 3. I'm just telling you certain effects.
So far, late stage 2 here, the 1 car is making plenty of mistakes. I see him tagging the wall. That's how he lost the lead and almost lost 3rd again. Irish is pressuring all he can right now.
The number one thing I want to see is, does that 2-car have a fall off? And if he does, when does that happen? Another guy.
I'm going to say like right now, because look at the gap to the lead right now.
You're going to have to watch here.
Oh, what's in the backfield here? 51 to the wall by himself. The 48, I think, is in the wall next to these guys. So they're still going. 44, Cowboys on the inside wall.
Yeah,
he's still going. Single car. Fight for the lead again. The 1 car on the bottom.
Yeah, 1 has caught back up to the 2-car. Like I said, that fall off, he pushes it really early on the 2-car. That 1 car is a good, but guess who this opened the door for? The 16 of Irish. If the 1 car is an issue getting around the 2-car here, I think Irish can capitalize on it.
I'm not sure where Irish can go to get this position, because the 1 car is definitely faster. He's going to take it on the bottom, but the 16 doesn't want to be stuck on the bottom. If he can't clear the 2 without a mistake. He's following down here now. We'll see what happens. The 2 has preferred lane over the 16.
I think he wants to force the issue. Oh, 1 car just cleared the 2-car. What a move. What a
He's got
power
him
move
cleared.
there.
The 2-car backs off. He lets the 16 by. He lets Irish by to try to fight for it and ride behind him. Let's see how this works out for him.
There's
We
a huge
rarely
battle.
see that with people. The 2-car willingly backed off and let the 16 head in second.
Someone
I want to see if he can battle with this 1-car now.
There's a car that's moving through the field that we haven't talked about. That 45 who had a restart violation or an issue on restart, and he's already up to 4th. He is moving.
Oh, he was wrecked earlier.
Yeah, he literally wrecked under caution. It's already back up to 4th around Sterlo here.
No, I thought that was Fast Racer. He wrecked during the race. Oh, contact on the wall!
And 43 make contact. Teammates. A car got on the
Sterlo
apron.
pushed him on the wall. I think somebody got pushed up into impact there and pushed them 3 wide. That's going to send Sterlo back down the field.
Yeah, around.
And we look up forward. The 16 is catching with the 1. He's staying with them. So this is a smart move by the 2-car to let them battle. He's keeping it close. It's 27 to go in the stage. Good on fuel.
They are good on fuel, so fuel is not an issue, which we like to see. But Line Cone holds the lead. Lap traffic, I think, will come into play if they keep it green for this rest of the part of the stage.
Right now, I'm only seeing 1. They'll catch him in a few laps. Yeah, Irish is staying with Line here.
Cone. Yep.
As the 2-car has fallen off.
Yeah, that 2-car used up his stuff getting around Line very early on, so he's probably running on rails right now. Probably very loose. I expect the 45 to catch the 2-car very soon. Because he is flying as well. But 16 of Irish has not backed off. He is still in pouncing distance if this 1-car makes a mistake. He sends it.
Line loves that diamond run. I'm watching it.
And he
goes middle, high, and sends it right down to the bottom on the exit.
And he's getting a good run off too. That's the thing. It's working for him because I think he's pulled away a little bit on Irish. He's sending in really deep. Irish gains on entrance, Line gains on exit, which we've seen with him and Proxy as well.
He's now starting to put time over Irish. Irish has held on as long as he can, but I think this long run car of Line is prevailing.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if anyone can compete with Line unless he makes a mistake. He's been in clean air. I feel like the only thing that will hinder him is if he gets in dirty air.
Sterlo, our pole sitter from earlier in the race, is not doing so well outside the top 5 right now.
Actually, Proxy's got around. Actually, Proxy's getting caught by the 45. My apologies. But yeah, he's being caught by the 45. 42 is being caught, by the way, as well. Impact is being caught by Dusty Stud, so Dusty Stud's trying to get inside the top 5 for the first time tonight. This race has been somewhat dominated by the new drivers. Proxy's the only one. Proxy and Impact currently are the only full-time drivers who are not new inside the top 5. Move for 3rd place. Oh, 45 gets
45
loose!
a little bit loose, but keeps speed.
Keeps it
In
even?
fact, he gained on the 2-car, and the 2-car
Oh,
Proxy
what a
in the
move.
wall, so he's going to lose 3rd. So
Yeah, that's the
serving
thing.
back into 3rd place after his mishaps earlier in the
to
stage.
The grass almost. Omen's
Yeah,
that wall
Omen's just
almost.
checking up, letting the leaders by.
Okay, he's
So-
now lapped down.
Good gap to 1 and 2. Line
Cowboys lagged out.
currently holding out.
Cowboys is out. So that's a DNF by Cowboys.
Bad Omens is not having a fun time with his car. He's about to get passed by the few others. Oh, he spins it coming out of R2. Single car
Omens.
stays down there.
Omens is not
Proxy
having a
is
great time.
falling. I'm not sure what happened to this 2-car. He was battling for the lead. I want to say
Ooh,
like 15
14
laps ago. He's about to lose the top 5.
Short range car. He has a short run car, and that is basically it. I don't think his
Oh,
car.
he's about to get split 3 wide on the 23 and 42.
Oh, tight.
He doesn't send
Ooh.
it. Dusty
Here
wants
comes
to move, and he's using the 42 And the twos battle to try to take advantage.
Yeah, definitely. When they cross the line, ooh, a car almost spins it as well. They're getting loose now. This is the longest run they've had during this race so far, I feel like. So there's cars are you're starting to feel like your car. You're starting to feel how loose it is. This is your time to test out what your car's made of.
Right now, the gap to the lead is 8/10.
I know this gap
laps
is,
to go.
Remember, look how loose these other cars are. I mean, if the leader gets behind a loose car, he gets very loose, and the leader hits him. By the way, that 51 who we saw earlier battling up here for the top 5 is now getting himself laps, Fast Racer. So he is going to be lapped by Line Cone here. We know he's not going to give up that easily, so he's probably going to block the line.
That hurt the lead a little bit, down by a 10th, now to 6 and 7/10 apart.
And we have Metz coming up.
9, so the one car is still pulling away from Irish.
He actually got around that 51 pretty smoothly, to be fair, and Irish has to get around him as well. When they cross the line,
8 to go, coming to 7 to go.
Okay, good to hear. Ooh, Fast Racer gets loose there. 9 car of Georgia, slow on the bottom, never mind. I think he's just creeping around. His car was very loose, probably. See Witt and Solable in the 18. Cruising now, I think he's on the lap. Irish gets around Metz, and now he has clean air. With only about 4 to go for stage number 2.
5 right there.
All right, 5 to go.
No more
Coming to 4.
cautions.
No more cautions, and this is exactly how I said it in the pre-race. Line Cone, oh, and Solable around. Oh, tough break for him. He was just starting to get his day back. Having such a good run early on, that's not great for him. As we said earlier in the pre-race, he is battling for that playoff spot. He wants stage points. And he just got his car around, so he's going to go 2 laps down.
So Irish is losing ground to the 1 car and the 45. So the 45 is serving, he is
42.
catching, but I don't think he has enough laps to get to the 16 for second place. So it's looking like our 1, 2, 3 is the 1, 16, and 45.
I'm watching this 4th place. This 4th place is going to get entertaining here.
2 to go.
42 is all over that 2 car. And the 23 is also in this battle. I'm watching 4th right here. Here comes Metz on the bottom lane. He's going to slow up, probably proxy. Watch for it. Coming to white flag for stage number 2. Here we go. Here's Metz. Who does he hinder? Here comes Impact. Here comes Dusty on the inside lane. Oh,
Line wins the stage.
Woo.
Irish second. Serving third.
4th is going to be
Proxy holds
Proxy.
4th, and Impact gets 5th in the stage.
6th is going to be Dusty. 7th is going to be Slight Savage. 8th is going to be Sterlo. 9th is going to be Spartans. And Iron Man is going to round out your top 10. 11th is going to be Witt.
Last
and
one lap
12th.
down. Fast Racer as multiple cars go 1 down and a few go 2 down.
Yep. And if you go 2 laps down, you are hoping for 2 cautions. You're hoping for a lot of cautions this stage.
There's a lot of cars that are 1 down in front of him, so he's going to need a good, 7.
Yep. Definitely. Let's really lap, and it can happen. This man's serving cone went through the field so quickly, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was impressed. So I feel like I just don't know. Line Cone just has the consistency here. I feel like he's been the most consistent car on the field because he has clean air. Oh, serving cone to the lead. Line is back to 3rd.
So Line falls. We'll see what Serving and Irish can do on the front row.
Irish has the preferred
Irish
lane
has the
here.
high.
So serving cone, this is gonna be the first time Line Cone is gonna actually drop back to 4th. So Line Cone down to 4th place. Remember, his car doesn't get off the rip. Remember how he saw
Still side by side for the lead. A little bit of contact from the 45 into the 16.
Remember,
They're still
Proxy
up here. He hasn't
has a
cleared.
good short run.
He doesn't go up in
45
time.
clears
The
him.
16 has that lane, but the 45
clear.
going down to low entry. Going to clear the 16 now. Fighting for second back behind him.
Proxy, remember earlier, his short run pace is amazing. So we expect him to be up here early on.
Oh, contact with
some
Dusty and
contact.
lined. Dusty crushing the wall by the one car as they're still fighting for second right here behind the 45. That's slowing this one car down. The two trying to get forward on his short run car. Irish prevails on the outside, almost has him cleared. Should get him here to hold on to second.
Look at this. Line Cone's going to take the opportunity to take that outside of Proxy here. So he's going to try to run that outside. There's some lag.
A bunch of lag, yeah.
I know, yeah, me too.
Either way, Irish gets up into second. Line holds fourth. Proxy sits in third. Now they're trying to fight this 45 as Dusty fights the one car.
Yep, definitely. And Impact is actually... Ooh, Dusty, I think, made some contact with the wall, but this two car is blocking like a truck. He's not want that one car to get clear from because once the one car gets clear of Proxy, I think it's over for him.
He's going to do it now. He has that bottom lane. We know how strong he is down there. He gets advantage every single time through.
Here we go. He
almost has him cleared. Slides up in front of him. Lets him have a bit of a half lane. Doesn't able to get up beside him. And takes over third again.
That diamond is so smooth by Line. It's just so quick.
Line runs a good line.
Yeah, that's why his name Line.
All right, let's see if he can catch this 16 and turn the 45.
Yeah, serving cone. The other cone is fighting for superiority. My bad. Fast Racer battling with Wit back here.
Oh, dang lag.
Around 11th place.
So as he tries to run them down, not much time gain. We'll catch back up to them later as we looked at our remaining battles for this outside top 5.
Georgia and the 14 of Doggy Spartans are having a really good battle here.
Proxy, Dusty, Impact, and Sterlo in a train of cars.
Yeah, I was going to say they're training right now. Wit and 51. This battle for like 10th on back is like deciding there's double file like through a deep end. Spartans finally clears Georgia. So Georgia gets around Spartans faster, so trying to get around that 21 of Wit. Never mind, Spartans hits the wall, so Georgia's going to take over 10. Savage holds 9th, Iron Man in 8th. Sterlo is going to be in 7th. 6th place is going to be the 42 of Impact. In 5th place is actually Dusty Stud, who's making a move. Actually, two cars. It's in the wall. It goes to two cars.
Proxy in the wall, goes back. Loses two position, and he was a lag out.
So that's another lag out for Proxy. He's been lagging out a lot lately. That's not good for him.
So that is disappointing for his race, but again, he is locked in for the regular season going into playoffs. So it doesn't hurt him as bad, but it is disappointing to end a race running that well.
Top 5 car, but this gives clean air for Dusty.
Yep, that moves Dusty into 4th place. Impact holds 5th now.
Oh yeah, another guy who we didn't see tonight is going to be Squid. I forgot about him, but he's not racing.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
Yep, he did not make it tonight, so the 3 cars out. He might lose 8th place in points for the first time all season.
Nah, there's no one else that could pass him since he's locked.
8th place?
He's the last one locked.
Let me check. I don't mean outside the playoffs. I mean, like, can B13 get around him? No.
No.
No, there's a chance. Oh, yeah. Nope. Yep, true. Georgia Dog is 15 back on him, so he could potentially, Georgia Dog could potentially pass him.
Who's not running well that I thought would be is the 8 car is Savage. He's been constantly just outside the top 5, but not able to run inside of it. You see him back here battling with Spartan and Georgia Dog.
Yeah, he is solid at Bristol. I don't think he has the pace. I remember he's decent at Bristol. I don't know where he finished last season, but He's one of those drivers who's consistent, and I don't know if he's as quick as he usually is at like a track like Bristol. I know it's been 2 weeks. It's been actually 4 weeks for him probably. So he's probably a little rusty, and he's starting to make moves now. He also started 15th, if you don't remember. So he started in the rear of the field. So he's already moved up.
I will give him that. He is on a very good plus gain. It's just he can't break further than where he sits right now.
Yes, which is just inside the top 10. Basically where I run. I run inside the top 10 in XP every night. I'm stuck there.
Not sure how long Impact can run directly on the back bumper of this 23 at Dusty. He's now starting to go down the inside, but he was like pushing him along the last 5 laps.
Maybe he's trying to catch up to them. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know? But yeah, one car line. 16 and that 45.
Irish
line
contact with these guys
23.
back here.
Yeah, I was gonna say they make some contact and hit the wall. Someone who's also had a quiet night is
32
Georgia.
laps left of fuel at 97 laps to go. So still winding down to get to that green flag pit stop if we can have it. So far we've only had 2 cautions.
Yes, under green flag we've only had 2 cautions, which actually prevented us from having fuel strategy. But this last stage is over 122 laps, so we will have fuel. We have pit stops this stage, so there will be pit stops, and it will be fun and exciting to see. I will say someone is running 5th gear. 10th place, Georgia Dog is currently running in 5th gear, so we do have people running different strategies here. Some are shifting, some are staying in 5th.
Yeah, there's a good few ways of running this track. It's just some preference. And speaking of running the track the way they want, the 1 car has passed the 16. It did not take him long, so now he is up into 2nd. We'll see if he can catch this 45 as they try to run down the remainder of their fuel run.
I see that. Yeah, he finally got around him.
Exo gonna get passed. Sits in the racing line.
45 made a mistake. 45 made a mistake or something.
Okay, yeah. That's a mistake. I thought we were under caution when 45 got slowed up so much. Well, that's going to change that battle for lead pretty soon, because now the 16, who just got passed, is still right here on the 1. As soon as he catches the battle, it's going to be a 3-car fight for the lead.
My question is, how long does it take line to get around the 45? Because we saw it with 16. He gets around these cars pretty quickly. So it doesn't leave an opportunity or leave a window open for the 16 of Irish. Also, look back there. Dusty Stud is still battling for 4th place with the 42 of Impact.
Oh yeah, still pushing that 23 along.
They are trying to catch up to those top 3. It's just really difficult. I'm gonna go back up to the leader. Savage and Spartan's having a good battle for
so
8th
Irish
place.
has fallen off of the 1 car. He has not tried to push for the lead. They've set in line to try to pull away from the 16. We'll see what they can do after they got some room to work with.
The cones, man. Oh, 45 gets loose.
So Serving is on a loose car, and the 1 car going to go up to the top line, going to take over the lead.
We saw it last stage as well, where he was getting loose at the end of the race. He was been very loose, so his car is loose. Oh, contact between the 45 and 1.
Close.
Into the wall.
It's going to slow them up, but still side by side, going to pull Irish up to them. He was waiting for that battle to catch up. Has the run on the top lane over the 45. Going to try to put his nose up in there, very close to the wall. Has a quarter panel.
Ooh,
sends it,
tight.
clears the 45's quarter panel. Fights up here in the top lane to try to follow the 1 car.
Yeah, this 1 car is taking the lead. I think he's going to fly with Ironman
Takes
down
over
pit road.
2nd.
Ironman, first pit stop of the night. Ironman.
Now with that battle, Irish is close for the lead to see if he can hang with the 1 car again, who was driving away from him.
So early, 21 got loose. Early pit stop by Ironman. I don't know if that's planned. Oh, 77 to Mets on the apron. trying to let the leaders go by.
$83 to go. 18 on fuel. I think we get 60, 65 on fuel.
So my point of view is actually on 22 lap of fuel.
Oh, lag. Okay. Oh, lag kills the 45.
45.
16 lags into the 45.
24 hits him. That's gonna be a caution.
Bad lag from the 16. You're gonna kill the 45. Hits another car. That will put us under caution, I would believe.
Yes, that should be.
And it will.
Caution. So EXO caught a top brake, hit him hard. One car I think also hit him.
I think that's going to pull the 16 to the rear of the field. If that was a lag caution from him, if I'm correct, that pulls him back.
That might take 2 of the top contenders to the rear of the field.
I don't know if they'll do that.
This helps EXO.
Look like it. Stays in second. EXO got his lap back.
Yep, this helps him massively as he got lapped under green flag. Also, this helps Jordan Dog, who we're seeing just outside the top 5. Savage up to 7th because of the incident. Dusty Stud inside the top 3.
7th the whole race for some reason.
I know, bro. He's just like me for real. I'm telling you, bro. He's like me. I'm always a top 10 contender, but I can't get that win. Coming down pit road.
So with just a bit over 80 to go, or just at 80 to go, we have fuel window is 57. It
people
shows
staying
on
out
the counter. So
you got some stay out. People are staying out. 8 car, 51 staying out, 14 staying out, Wit staying out.
No, I think
Ironman
they're
out.
pitting coming to choose. Watch it.
No, Ironman pitted. Remember, Ironman pitted just like 4 or 5 laps ago. So Ironman is not staying out. So he's not gonna. He's gonna stay out.
So we do have another pit stop to get through.
Yes, we have one more pit stop during this race. Yes, they are coming down pit road. Majority of them are, but Ironman is gonna stay out. If Ironman comes out pit road, I'm gonna be surprised. Ooh, Savage fakes it.
Nobody pits, so a lot of cars not pitting.
Actually, one car does. I think that's Omens.
I wonder if some people tried not to pit to get waiver rounds, and some people just blocked him from doing that. Look at the cars behind him. Some guys just got blocked from getting a lap back. Guaranteed. Unless the 18 is back in the lead lap and he's sitting near the top 5 again, which would be insane. I don't think that's the case though.
I think Gonzalo is multiple laps down.
I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, now some people pit and the 12 stays out.
Pitting.
18 stays out. They're a lap down.
Pitting.
They were a lap down. Okay.
I don't know what's going on. They're having multiple pit stops during this pit cycle. 16's back on pit road, so
I'm not sure what happened. So a lot of shake up with position there. That's going to drop some guys to the back. From some of our leaders to the back.
Yeah, definitely. Matcha fan. I was watching your stream. Cool. Pretty cool to see.
So I wonder if the 18's back in lead lap. I don't think he is.
I wish he had his point of view, but he does not stream his point of view that often. I will tell you, I mean, EXO's not 7th.
Yeah, okay. Iron Man and him are like 13th and 14th, so they're still one down at least. So EXO is right here behind Sterlo in front of Irish. EXO sits
that's
7th now.
Yep.
Fast Racer to second. The 45 takes over. No,
Savage to the lead.
Is that so? Savage?
Savage to the lead. Yes. What happened to Iron Man?
He was lapped down. He was 2 down.
Okay.
So now he's 1 down.
Good for him. Oh yeah, he pitted right before the caution.
So Savage is now to the lead. Fast Racer in second. Spartan third. Sterlo is in fourth.
This
Wit
is shaked up.
EXO third.
Where's the
behind
one car? Where is the one car? They are all the way in the rear. Was it the one car who lagged?
It
What
was him or the
happened?
16 that took out the 45.
But either
but
way,
there they go.
Here they go.
Savage launches off that high lane, and Fast Racer got caught
Spartans.
sleeping. Spartan
Spartans
going to
in the
go
top
to the
lane.
top lane. I think
Well,
the
the lap
18
car
got
is
another
audible.
lap back.
No,
He's in the
he
process of another
pitted.
lap back, I think.
He pitted. He pitted. That's why.
No, that might actually work out for him.
As long as he stays in fifth and shows out and doesn't wreck, he should be good in my opinion. But Savage takes over the lead with Dark Spartans for the first time. He's outside looking in the playoffs as well. I think he's down below the cutoff line. So he needs to get a run tonight in stage number 3.
No, he is the line. That 14 right
the
there
line?
is trying to beat the 77, who is the closest to him.
Mets.
So he is needing a good race.
Look at Witt having a good run as well inside the top 5. Sterlo right behind him. Impact there as well. Oh, Witt gets loose there. But the one car of Lion Cone, he is the biggest dropper, biggest loser. Irish and him are the biggest loser out of all this event. They're all the way just outside the top 10.
Oh, 14 to the wall.
Oh,
Bounce
keeps
back
it
and
straight.
forth. Doesn't hit anybody else. They keep going. Watch this 18. He's about to go another lap down. Right in front of the 8. He's not able to pull away, and Savage on the older tires is catching this lap car. One car trying to get through the field, pressuring the 23 in the backfield. The 16 also getting by the 14.
Yep, 14 is actually in that wall. That's Spartans. So it goes from potentially 3rd place all the way back outside the top 10 maybe very soon. But Savage leading his first lap since his return with the 51 of Fast Racer right behind him. I'm unsure. Are these guys actually on old tires? Because their pace doesn't look that off compared to most people.
I do wonder if
I don't think
they
they
were
are.
caught under
I don't think
pit
they are.
cycles.
Sterlo is on fresh tires and he's sitting in 4th and he started up here. So I don't think these guys are actually on old tires. I think Line Cone and Irish had massive damage. Oh, here comes Line Cone, the big sin on Dark Spartans. Trying to get around him and Exa.
As that's happening back there, Fast Racer has caught Savage again. They're nearing the lap car, but he's staying a good distance away. But we're about to have a battle for the lead.
Go up
Out of the inside on the exit of corner. 51 had a peak, but not able to take it just yet. The 43 passing Witt coming up to 3rd.
Yep, trying to clear him with Impact right behind him as well.
Sterlo trying to catch these leaders while they battle. That's going to pull Irish and the one car of Lined together and catch these guys behind him.
They need to stay side by side as long as they can to prevent those two from getting around them.
It's a matter of time before this 18 catches. There they go. The leaders are on. He's staying on the bottom.
Okay, they get around him cleanly. Good. Can they get around him?
Go down to the apron and let everybody by.
Yep, smart move. Get on the apron. Insoluble. Good job. All right. Let him battle.
Now,
Here
battle
comes
for
the
the
51.
lead. 51 on the bottom. Not able to get it on the exit of the corner again. Back to the top to follow him along. The 43 up into 3rd. 42 of Impact right here behind him.
Yep,
Irish on the
right
move as
behind
well.
him. Irish is right behind him as well as Line Cone, who's not far behind him.
Yeah, Witt
Line
fell.
Cone has fallen outside the top 5. He's down to 6th place, but 51 is still all over that 8-car bumper, but this 16-1 combo wombo is catching these guys very quickly.
Keep in mind, we still have a pit stop to get through. We are 61 laps to go. Something happened to 18 there.
Ooh.
Oh, we have a wreck. 18 went 2 laps down on the process of that. There looks like a two-car wreck. 12 and 18. We'll see if it's caution. It looks like
Ironman.
it is.
If it's made caution,
So
you know
another
what this does?
caution, a really huge advantage to this 8
For
and
Savage.
51.
And even the 43 of Sterlo and Impact. Remember,
Yeah,
Sterlo
Sterlo
was down
back
to
in
7.
it. Impact sits 5th. Solvable
Here
and
comes
the
Ironman
12
to get
going to
the lap
get
back.
by
Yep.
those laps. Who were the wave arounds on the previous caution.
I know, bro. It's crazy. Who's gonna get the free pass now that they were involved in a wreck?
Not sure.
Ooh,
They
Savage
might
down
be
to-
the only ones.
It feels like it. We've had a lot of cautions this stage. I think that's 2 cautions already. That equals the amount we had in stage 1 and 2. Yep, that is exactly how I was telling it. So this benefits Fasters. Remember, he went down a lap. If you don't remember early in the race, he actually went down.
He just
Just
tried.
passed.
He just passed the 8
No,
going into pit road.
actually, they're very close, but the nose of the 8
Yeah,
cars in front
but
of him.
he's basically like half a tire length from the lead when he went in, so that probably is
Yeah,
gonna
that might be a
get
penalty.
penalized
So
unless he gives it back.
I was just about to say that man went from a lap down in stage number 2 to literally to the lead, and now he might get penalized.
We'll see if he gives that spot back, because okay, 8 does get it back on pit road, but that
Slight
was
does beat him out.
close.
It was tight. It's how they came in is how they came out as well. Does this open the door for fuel strategy? I gotta see how many laps they cross. I think this does. I think we're gonna see some people fuel saving early on.
So you can stretch it to 60 on a fuel run.
By the way,
I think we were near that.
Sterlo has damage. He has rear end damage. And it's 3%, so that's gonna cost him potentially.
There's Shoes Savage to the outside.
Top.
Once
Sterlo
again.
to the top. Impact to the top.
We
on the
are
bottom lane
dead
is Witt.
on 57 at 57 of laps for fuel.
So run fifth and see if you can save it, right?
Yeah, there is a fall off if you continuously shift. It's a good few laps. But if you run in 5th gear, you can naturally save and still run. But if we have any other caution, which is very likely, that goes out the window. So here we go. Savage sends him off.
Savage
with a
gets a
great
good
restart.
jump
Bad
there.
start by the 43. That
Yeah,
clears
horrible.
Witt and serving up into 4th place. Bad Omens.
Remember,
Not Bad Omens. Georgia Dog fighting with Sterlo falls up into.
I'll remind
5th
everyone
place.
that Sterlo is on a shifter tonight, so he probably potentially missed his shift. So that's going to cost him potentially a chance of this win. But they're 3 wide back here. Ironman, 1 car of Line Cone. After getting sent to the rear, Line Cone and Irish are not moving up as quickly as I thought. Oh, Ironman getting loose. I expected those 3 to be up here already, and they're not. Guy who we haven't been looking at
looking
is
up on our front
Witt
guys.
and 9 car. Witt in Georgia. Surprises. They're moving up, but look at the lead. Battle for the lead. Fast Racer coming on the inside of
45 of
Savage.
serving gets by Witt. The battle for the lead right now between Fast Racer and Savage is going to pull them backwards to this 45, who has a tremendous amount of speed right now. Look how fast he catches right here. The 51 still trying to work on the bottom. The 45 is probably going to push the 8 car back on the outside and clear the 51 doing that.
Yep, does clear him.
Oh,
But
here goes
the 45.
switchbacks to the bottom. The 51 up to the top now.
51's going to run that outside lane. Going to get tight here.
Battle
To
for
the wall a
second,
little bit.
closing them up, trying to catch this 8 car.
Sterlo gets around Georgia Dog for 5th place, so that's a good move by him. But look right behind him, Witt. Another one of those guys who I don't know if he can qualify for the playoff based off of stars, but if he gets a win, does that lock him in?
I believe so.
If he can get a potential win here, it can Witt steal one late in this season. That'd be so like cool and ironic if Witt steals a win late, just second to last race at Bristol of all tracks.
So Fast Racer
cool.
is holding his own over serving right now up on the high lane. Not able to
Savage,
get back
though.
to Savage.
But Savage
side by side
in his
with these
return
guys.
is proven why he was second in points early in the season. He's proven why we missed him for those 2 weeks as well. Irish dominated for those 2 weeks. Not really dominated. He did on fuel saving, but having him back is really nice for the league. I mean, he's smooth and fast. I mean, he's already leading right now. That was horrible.
Oh, 48's around. I'm not sure if he hit anybody else. Trying to look at this battle right here behind these guys for 5th.
Here comes.
Here we go.
45
George
officially
Dog
around.
is pressuring Sterlo hard.
Look, lead.
As the 45 does get by
Battle
his
for the lead.
second and
Yes,
fighting
and as
for the
contending
lead
with the
now.
8. Yep, I was gonna say. Yeah, remember,
Irish on the
Sterlo
move.
has rear end damage.
Check for
Ooh,
Irish.
14.
He's about to get up towards the top 5 as there is a battle for the lead.
Yeah, here comes Servenko trying to get around that 8 car of Savage. Can he officially clear him? No, he cannot. So Savage going to get a runoff here.
Yes, he does. Look at the exit of that corner. He will get him right here.
Yes, he's going to send it deep and going to get around him. So Witt still in 4th, sitting back there in 4th. Owen back on pit
back
road.
to the lead.
Yep. Serving coming back up to the lead, and that might be the pass for victory unless he's shifting. That's the thing.
Yeah, if he's losing his fuel, he will have to pit, and some others won't have to.
That's the thing. If you're pushing it really hard right now, you're not going to be good on fuel, especially if you're shifting. Someone who I'm looking at is Irish. Yeah, Irish is the one I'm going to go at my point of view. Is he shifting?
He switches to 41 coming into 4. He hits 41 laps to go then. So it's close. He is shifting.
He is shifting, so no one is at the top.
But again, we still have 40 laps of run to go through, and that will continue to fall over time. So we'll see how he plays that as the 45 continues to put on distance in these guys. 16 finally clears the 43, the one to follow. They move up into the top 5.
I will say Witt is going to be all over this 51 very soon. He's got to get moving because that 16
I'm not sure he's going to be able to get
coming.
there as the 16 tags him on the very next corner. He's going to try to dive down.
Irish. What I was going to say.
Met's leaving pits. The 1 car is following the 16. The 9 of George Dog is also trying to fight Sterlo, so Sterlo is falling right now.
I told you earlier, he's got rear end damage. He did not repair that on that pit stop, so that is why he's falling currently. It's 3%. It's costly for him. But Savage is getting... The 51 is all over Savage's bumper. And 16 officially gets around the 21 of Witt. Here comes line cone. Oh, some contact. Contact between the 1 and the 21.
Nope, he's still just in pits again.
I think he's just, at this point, just basically... But there's a battle. Look at that battle between 16, 51, the 9 car and the 43 as well. That's a huge pack right there.
From 2nd to 6th, and then from 7th to, I believe, 11th. It's all in a big group of battles.
Blanket. This is where, if we have a caution, it's going to be happening between those cars. Impact, Dusty Studs, Fairlow, Georgia. Oh, some contact between Impact and the 23 of Dusty.
So the 45 of Serving has checked out. Savage still in 2nd, but the 16 on the move. They've cleared the 51. Him and the 1 car of Lined. They're now up into 3rd and 4th, working on Savage. Laps are closing through. They have about 33 laps to go in this race.
33 laps of fuel on my in-car camera of Irish, so he is looking on the edge. And remember, he does, even if he's shifting,
yeah, they still have plenty of time to catch this leader as well. Still 30 laps to go. They can clear this 8 car, who, keep in mind, was on older tires, but now they're even and still being ran down by these guys.
Remember, Line and Irish were dominating before they even lost their car, so before that incident happened, they were 1-2.
Lined is trying to clear both of them at once.
Yes,
down on the
he's trying
inside,
to clear both of them.
We know how good he is on the inside here.
Yeah, he has that diamond line, and he's actually probably be able to clear Irish here, but the thing is, that 8 car is still on the top, and he gets a strong runoff. Oh,
in the wall.
In the wall. Here comes Line, gonna take over 2nd, and that's gonna cost
Irish saves it down to the bottom.
I will
now has
say
to fight the 51 again. The 1 car gets advantage.
Remember earlier when we saw the 45, he was leading. He actually got loose. So
yeah,
did he fix his
mistakes.
issue? Did he fix his looseness? Did he add wedge? Did he fix his car? That's the question. And does Irish get back to this 1 car?
He's working on the 8 again. Not able to get him that time.
We are coming to 27 to go when they cross the line.
Still plenty of time for the 1 car to catch, but I think it might be over for this 16. '18 of Insolvable. Gonna slow the leader. He's on the nose of the leader, and this slows down.
Oh my God! He's super slow.
Into the lead. The leader's gone. He's flipped.
He's barrel rolling.
Hits hits several cars in the backfield.
What was that? That might be a penalty after the race. We don't know what happened, so I'm not going to assume anything. I'm going to assume he probably got stuck in that wall. There's lag from the 45. It looks laggy from his point of view.
So that's going to put us caution, multiple cars of damage. The 45 got tossed in the air by like 4 different cars.
I think he did 3 barrel rolls as well.
That's going to put Line to the lead. I do not know if any of these guys have damage from that. Doesn't look like the 16's clear. He's in second. Savage holds third.
Okay,
Georgia Dog is in fourth.
Sterlo got damage, massive damage, 91%
Sterlo,
now.
I think, is the one that hit him straight on and sent him flying again.
Impact has 74% aero damage, so that impacted Impact.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he hit him hard.
Impact.
Massive impact by Impact. Iron Man, biggest mover out of that wreck. He's up to 7th, and I don't know how much damage he has.
Honestly, I would say Georgia Dog is a really good mover on that one too. He's up
Georgia
here
doesn't
fourth.
have damage. I don't think he has damage either. It looks like he doesn't have damage. Coming down pit road. When they go green, we're going to go green with about 228 out of 50. That's going to be 32 to go. Yep, 32 to go when they go green. Irish has no damage, okay? But this shakes up everything.
How about this kind of shake-up?
Irish. He won the pit race off pit road.
Irish wins it off pit road.
Georgia to second.
But look who's second! What happened? I guarantee the one car hit the 45. He had to have. He fell back to third. The 8 went back further as well. So near 20 to go. And Irish has this lead.
22 to go. Yes, I was going to say.
So 21 at green. How long can he hold these guys off?
Here's something that I'm going to say here. Sterlo has his damage repaired, so he has a fresh car now. He was holding up to 6, but this gives Georgia an excellent opportunity.
Fourth row.
But Irish on the front row with Georgia Dog. Right behind him is going to be that one car of Line Cone in the top lane. Behind him is going to be Savage, Fast Racer, Iron Man on the bottom lane with EXO right behind him in the fourth row. I want to see how good of a jump Georgia can get. Ooh,
massive restart sends him and the 1 well outside in front. The 8 clears the 9 as well.
Yes, he can. So that's going to clear him up to 3rd place. But these two have been the star of the show tonight. Lion Code and Irish after getting sent over here after a unique
The 45
situation.
is making it 3 wide in the background, trying to gain his ground back again to the lead. You see him taking multiple cars back there as they run for the lead. Irish holding off this one car who is really good on the bottom. He's going to have to pressure him in every single lane if he wants to get this through. Coming up to 19 to go.
Yeah, that's something to watch because Line Cone, remember, he is one of the only cars that we've seen tonight that can actually pass on that bottom lane commandingly. That's his preferred lane, especially when he's making passes. Oh, 51 almost contact with the wall, but Sterlo's going to go on his inside lane for 5th place back there. All over Fast Racer, but another one, serving Cone. He is moving, trying to redeem himself.
Serving is taking cars one by one right now in the backfield. I don't think he has enough time. He might need another caution with a restart to get what the track position he needs.
Yeah, he may need a caution. Yeah,
but right now, no pressure from 3rd place back. It is a 1-2 battle, Irish versus Line.
Yes, and Line Cone is gaining off exit. Actually, Irish gained there.
He is holding out pretty well right now as we're nearing 15, under 15 to go.
When we cross the line, it should be 15 to go. Yes, coming to 14 to go. Line Cone getting very tight contact with the wall, but does gain a little bit of time there. It's going to get tight here.
If we don't see a caution here, we're either going to see a first-time show winner or a person go three in a row.
Yes, that would be impressive. You see Georgia Dog currently sitting in fourth. He's having also amazing run.
Georgia Dog's having a great run right now. Sitting in fourth, might be able to take over third as the run goes down. Fighting with the 51 for that fourth place as well. We'll keep an eye on that as long as we can. But right now, Irish is pulling time on the one car.
Yes, I think he has a good line. I just don't know if he can catch Irish.
He's really starting to get him
right in the wall. Here comes Line. Yeah, hitting the wall. Yeah, Irish has that line. He has that outside cover down. Look, he's made
in the wall, and here comes Line. I thought you said the 16 hit it. I got really scared.
No. Oh, yeah, there's a battle for third. It's getting intense back there. I'm going to say until Line unless Irish makes a mistake, I don't think Line's going to get there. I think the battle to watch is fourth place.
The strongest car through
basically all night.
Majority of this night. And now with Irish having track position clean air, he's able to start pulling from the one, which he was not able to do at all throughout this race. Every time he was ahead of the one, he would come up and get by him.
Yes, that is
Georgia
very
Dog
true.
losing that spot to the 51
Serving
there.
cone.
The 45 still fighting through the field, trying to get up to the top three.
He's hoping for a caution because Serving Cone, I feel like, is also one of those contenders who has a car that can compete with those two, but he just caught an unlucky break there.
Georgia Dog fighting all he can to keep on fourth, but I think Fast Race is going to get on the outside, the 45 pushing him along. Irish still pulling away from that one car. Laps are closing down near single digits.
Now we are single digits. When they cross the line, I will give a lap update. They're just now crossing the line for Irishers. All right.
6 to go. Well, last chance for
coming to 5 to go. Last chance for a caution.
45 has gotten past the 9.
Now he's got to catch up to Savage, who's running in third place.
Georgia Dog has
5 to go.
The top 5.
This is now or never. Can Line Cone catch up to the 16 of Irish?
He's gained a little bit of time.
Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? Coming to 4 to go.
4 to go. First and second still the same. You see in the background the 8 car of Savage still holding on to that, but having a loose car. He might lose it to the 45 soon. You see in the background.
Yep, we can see it in the background. There's a battle for third, but looking up front, Irish is still holding on to it with about 2 to go when we cross the line. Line Cone is trying everything to catch up to him, but it cannot gain on the 16 of Irish, who is very consistent here.
2 to go, still out front with a good margin. Third
Coming
place side by side between the 45 and 8.
We're going to go to white flag. Can Irish win 3 races in a row after getting his first career win? Down the backstretch.
45's gotten by the 8.
Here we go.
16
Irish
has the gap to the 1. Not able to get there. Irish goes 3 in a row.
Win at Bristol. Yep, and he wins 3 in a row. Bro, he is dominating right now. What a run by Irish.
He gets it. Line Cone, the strongest car of the night, finishes second. Serving Cone steals third. Savage comes back for a 4th, and Fast Racer takes 5th.
Yeah, I feel bad for Serving Cone. He got caught up in an incident that wasn't his fault and had one of the best cars as well. Oh, man.
I'm shocked he was able to hold off that one car as long as he did, considering the speed that I saw. I just wonder if he was being really conservative through the stages and all the other runs.
Yeah. Serving Cone, honestly. I've
Sterlo and Impact 7th and 8th. Horse Georgia, I
Yep.
got sixth. Spartan with ninth, and Wit with 10th.
So actually, the 18 of Insalable actually left the race, so that could
I
cost
think
him
he
some
might
extra
have
points.
been. I think he was striked out.
Okay. So we're gonna get top five in
And
here.
the fast lap goes to serving.
I'm gonna get Line Cone in here, of course. Did he finish top five? Yeah,
Yep.
got it.
I'll have you
Fast
take
Racer.
the first three.
There we go. Fifth, fourth, and third. And Georgia Dog finished sixth. Savage, correct. He was finished fifth.
Savage was fourth. Fast Racer
Got it.
is fifth.
Got it. Serving cone. Is everyone? One, two, three. Uh, we're missing someone. It's four. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Make sure to include your audio, by the way. Uh, First up, coming home fifth is going to be Fast Racer. I actually saw earlier in the race fast, you actually got laps, so I was impressed. You led some laps today. I know you didn't get the win like you wanted, but top five, some good stage points. What do you think of your race tonight? If you already
I
include your
mean,
audio.
it was tough. It's Bristol. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to pass here with these cars. I was just trying to get the best position I could tonight. I know my luck here at Bristol has not been the best, so I just went in tonight trying to get the best position I could. But yeah, I did go a lap down in the race. But somehow I managed to get top five out of it. Um, top
Yeah,
five
yeah, you definitely drove up there. You had a good run, especially top five for tonight, especially after going a lap down and running up front and even leading laps. I was impressed. So good run by you. Congrats on top five.
appreciate it.
Okay. Fourth place I think is gonna be Line Cone if I'm not no, not
Savage.
Serving Savage. Sorry, Savage. I apologize. You finally returned. You're back finally, and you led a few laps tonight. I know you didn't get the win you wanted, but great return, fourth place. I mean, great run by you. What were the thoughts on your car, and do you think you could have done anything a little bit different to switch it up and potentially contend with those top three? Yeah, it was about a month almost, considering the game went down. Yeah, definitely a great run by you. Congrats on the top five, and hopefully you'll be hopefully you get a win soon as well. You never know. Definitely. All right, to third place, serving cone. Man, I feel awful for you. You had the lead with about 18 to go, and then something sadly happened in front of you. But overall,
LePaged.
yeah, still a great run by you. I know that situation happened, but you were able to march your way up to third. What were your thoughts? And congrats on the top three. I know you didn't get the win you wanted, but still a great win overall. But in your first career start,
Yeah, I don't know. Just I don't know, honestly. I felt like I was really good for three-fourths of the run, and about the last 15 laps, I started to get a little iffy. But my plan was to pit, but we never ended up having a long enough run to pit. And then, yeah, I don't know what happened with the 18. I told him I was coming, and I was hoping he'd just hold on the bottom. So I started to go high, and then he came up. So I tried to go low, and then he went low, and then just got stuck on him and was on the off the gas on the brake trying to get off of him, and then it just jumped sideways on the exit of the corner and shot me left in front of the one car. So didn't mean to collect everybody, obviously, but just I don't know what was going on. It's frustrating.
I know, man. It happens sometimes, but still, as you still recover to get third, still impressive. It's your first career start, and you still impress. So next season or next race, are you gonna be here next tomorrow? Yeah, you gonna be here at Daytona?
No, I'm not going super speedways, and I'm not running for points or anything, so I'll stay out of super speedways because I'm not best there.
All right. Either way, great finish by you. Congrats on your top three, and hopefully, whenever you return, we're gonna see you again in the booth.
Hopefully, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, on to Camo for the top two.
All right, so onto our front two that had drove away there at the end of that last restart. One of the strongest cars of the night, arguably probably the strongest car of the night, Mr. Line Cone. You were able to clear people down on the bottom faster than I think people could do on the top just by themselves on fresh tires versus older tires. So that was honestly shocking to see how well it was done, but the late caution, I think he got damaged, put you back some track position, battling some cars that were almost near equal speed. You just weren't able to catch back up to it. But of course, you were not going for points. A great showing tonight on your first race. Just a little bit short, but I think you had a great race between you and getting everyone else's uh, thoughts on how you can race up here. So, how do you think you did tonight with everybody else and around, even though you didn't get that first show win?
Yeah, I definitely did good. Swept the stages. Had a lot of speed in stage one and two, and I felt like the track tightened up or something there at the end. And that last caution, I had to play a little bit of strategy. I had to save a lap or two to make sure I was good. So I was just riding in fifth gear till I was good, and then I started shifting and trying to catch the leader. And then the leader wrecked, gave me damage, and caution came out, and I lost the lead there. And I had to loosen the car up with the short run there. But I made a mistake by taking a full fuel tank. So definitely that extra weight, it made me heavier, and I guess the car was tighter. I didn't loosen it up enough. I shouldn't have took the full tank of fuel, but good run for my first race. A little bit shy of the win, but it's great racing with the 16 car.
Yeah, again, a great run by you. I'm shocked you weren't able to get back to him, but hearing with the fuel, that probably does make sense because it was late whenever the caution happened. I think Irish finished with like 4 laps of fuel on his, so he was a lot lighter compared to yours. So
Yeah, I had like 60 laps to start, so
yeah, just
just changed
unfortunate
the
then.
driving of the car, just not loose enough at the end.
Right, yeah, either way, great race by you. Good finish. Definitely shows that you will be able to be a strong contender for next season and whatever races you show up for. So look forward to seeing what else you could do up here, and definitely look forward to seeing you back up here.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And the first time we've had this in I think a long while, a three-peat and done by Irish, who we mentioned at the very start of the broadcast. You have been on a very big hot streak as of recent, and I think you're on that hunt to try to get that regular season, even with this big points gap. How do you feel tonight after being pretty much the second fastest car and then finally getting that fresh air and taking it away from that one car, battling between him, the 45, the 8, the 51? Everyone up there was taking that spot from you. It didn't matter who was leading. You were sitting there in second waiting for it. How did you get it through, getting that track position into the end?
Look, shout out to Line Cone, man. That was a wild race through the pack. I was doing everything I could to stay in front of him. Um, me and Savage ended up getting together a little bit, and he passed me there before the last restart. But man, that was so much fun. Very very strong car. Um, and I think just the only difference was I ended up not taking fuel on that stop, or else it would have been a lot closer. Could have been side by side at the end or whatnot, or he could have blown my doors off because he was faster than me. So very good race. Excited to win a I guess, non-saving race. First one, so that feels really good.
Yeah, and like I said, the first time we've seen a three-peat, and I want to say a few seasons now, you are closing up that gap to the
Yeah, I
regular
was gonna
season
say
points battle.
it's gonna get tight.
I think Sterlo
Sterlo finished
did.
7th.
He didn't have solid stages. He had some decent stage points, but he did finish 7th. So not a good points gain, but it is getting closer, and anything can happen down at Daytona. So we'll see how that
Is that
plays
where we're
out.
going next?
Yep, the
Yes, you're going
last
to
race of the
Daytona.
Oh
regular
boy.
season. So
I wanna go in 4 in a row.
yeah,
Oh.
we'll see
Wanna
how
go to the
that
playoffs
spread out
on
turns
some
out.
love.
4 in a row, man.
We
Spread
know
out some love, Irish.
you're good here at Super Speedway, so look forward to seeing what you could do there. And I guess if anyone else has anything else they want to throw in before we end.
Congrats, Irish, on your 3rd win in a row after getting your first career win. So that is impressive.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
All right, and with that, we go ahead and end. That was our return back after the outage at Bristol. Next week
Next
we
week,
have
the
our
last
driver
race.
picks for all of our spectators at Daytona for the regular season finale. That post will be out on Marty's page, Xbox One Esports Community, near race time next week. And we'll look forward to seeing what everybody else can do and who we choose to pick in for the pot. So we'll
It's
see
gonna
y'all
be
for
fun
next
to
week.
gonna be fun to see who gets in the playoffs as well. So see you guys next week. Peace.